With the world on edge over the Paris attacks and the Syrian refugee crisis, the latest Fox poll in New Hampshire, where the first primary is in less than 12 weeks, shows Donald Trump at 27%, with Marco Rubio, Ted Cruz, Jeb Bush, and Ben Carson all way behind and virtually tied for second within the poll's 5-point margin of error. Members of both parties want to slow or halt the flow of Syrian refugees to the U.S. until vetting can ensure there are no terrorists among them.
I think it's a way that, it could very well be the ultimate Trojan horse.
Republicans are furious with the president for saying during his foreign trip that the GOP is scared of widows and orphans, when many of the Syrian refugees are military-aged men.
President Obama doesn't understand the nature of the threat. I guess he's like Hillary Clinton. He thinks Republicans are his enemies. He's a politician, not a leader.
Ted Cruz all but accused the commander-in-chief of conduct unbecoming for blasting his domestic opposition from foreign soil.
Mr. President, if you want to insult me, you can do it overseas, you can do it in Turkey, you can do it in foreign countries. But I would encourage you, Mr. President, come back and insult me to my face.
The next president will take office after an 8-year drawdown of military power and careless chronic neglect by the president and Congress.
At the Citadel Military College of South Carolina, Bush accused the Obama administration of gutting the military and said it will take U.S. ground troops in Syria and he will lead an international coalition to destroy ISIS with overwhelming force. A separate poll in New Hampshire by WBUR Public Radio says 38% of Republicans want more troops in the Middle East, while 50% prefer the current or a smaller force. Bush demands the president clarify how Muslim refugee backgrounds will be checked for radicalism before they arrive here, and argues simultaneously that persecuted Christian refugees be allowed in.
I think he needs to explain to the American people what the vetting process is to allow people, widows and orphans, to come in and make sure that terrorists don't.
So far, the feds say they can neither vet nor vouch for the refugees because in so many cases they have no documents nor any kind of real paper trail, Bret.